And we are back with another video. Today it's on the Mark 1 TT. I have to be honest, I have been kind of neglecting this car since I've had the RS. So today we're going to wash, clean and learn how to paint correct. So if you'd like to see a TT to go from this to this, stick around and find out the process on how I do this. So first up, let's get everything out, get the jet wash out, get all my products out, and then we'll go through step by step on how I clean my cars. Alright, cheeky little disclaimer, everyone's got their own way of washing cars. I know there's going to be some of you in the comments that go like, oh no, don't wash it that way, wash it this way. Everyone washes cars different. I'm just showing you how I wash my cars. So the three main products of what I'm going to be using today to clean my wheels consist of dragon's blood, because I've heard a lot about it. It's an iron decontaminator. I've heard a lot about it. A lot of people use it. So I've been using it on my last couple of washes and I find the results amazing. So I'm going to give that a go. We are also using Podium products today. We've got Podium Snow Foam and we've got the Podium Wash. So let's crack on and start cleaning. Cheeky little rinse down to start with. And then I'm gonna spray the devil's blood on just to get all that nastiness, all that crap out, jet wash that off, and then we'll wash it. All right, so spray this on vigorously. You wanna make sure you properly coat it. And then you're about to find out the reason why they call it dragon's blood. That's because if you can see in there, it's all starting to turn purple from all the contaminant. I don't know how well you can see in there, but yeah, you can see it all starting to turn purple from all the contaminants. So now we're gonna leave that to sit for about 5 to 10 minutes, just to let it do its work, and then we'll come back. Also, I want to note, you can use this in the wheel arches, but the main thing with this stuff, don't let it dry. It is pH neutral, but just don't let it dry because it's going to cause you headache. Not that I've done it, but that's what I've been advised by everyone. Like, whatever you do, do not let it dry. Look at that working its magic. Look at all them contaminants, boy. Yuck. Right, it's had about 5 to 10 minutes to soak in, so let's spray it off. Just want to say excuse the noises of my jet wash. Much better. Not perfect, but much better. I will say as well, you can use more than one application of this, so you can put it multiple times on the wheel. Just make sure when you rinse it off, you rinse it off vigorously, so you don't want no signs of that stuff anywhere. So, as you can see, it hasn't got everything, so I think another coat. You can also use a brush to agitate it as well. I'm not expecting it to come out perfect because, as you can see, these wheels need a good old refurb. Right, let's rinse it down. Now take a look at that, much better. Like, don't get me wrong, it's not perfect. Obviously, it does need a refurb. But, like, for argument's sake, let's go and look at the other wheel. So before, and after. And that's just from a decontamination clean. So right now, let's get a bit of soda foam on it, agitate that in, let that sit for a bit, and then we're gonna do a wash, and then that will be the wheel, well, the first wheel done. I just wanna work it in. This is my dedicated wheel brush. A lot of people will tell you also, whatever you're using on the wheels, do not use on your paintwork, i.e. as in tools wise, applicators and so forth, because you don't want to transfer that dirt from the wheels onto the car. Give the wheels a nice cheeky scrub. I'm not expecting these to come up perfect. Like I said, these wheels are old, man. Come on the car when it came out, and I don't think they've ever been cleaned in this depth as what I do them. So they're not the best, but they're the best they can be. Quick rinse. Now time for a quick bucket wash. So, give the tyres a good scrub as well. So Podium actually do have a wheel cleaner. It's just when I happened to go there, they didn't have any in stock at the time, but they are all now stocked up. I think tomorrow, might take a drive down there in the RS, as could do with a top up with some of the products. Yeah, good old scrub. Another product I forgot to mention is this Podium Rubber and Tyre Cleaner. So now we're going to clean the tyres. So same again, just spray this on vigorously. Make sure you proper get these tyres. Now watch the transformation when we scrub it. Like you can already see it's turning brown. Look, oh, all that nastiness in the tyres. Right. The state of that, mate. Them tyres are filthy. You know what I say to that? Let's give you guys a close up. Brother, that's rank. And there we have it, much better, much better. Right, let me crack on and get these other wheels done, do a little montage and whatnot. Now that the wheels are clean, time to wash out my bucket, because you should never use your dirty bucket that you're using on the wheels on the paintwork. So we're going to wash out the bucket and get ready to clean the actual bodywork. So now we've got our clean bucket and our snow foam. Let's do a nice POV mode of cleaning the car. So the way I like to start things, give the car a quick rinse down. Yeah, nice and wet. Because like any loose stuff on top, the jet wash is gonna knock it off. So like this little bit of bird poo here, bang, the dirt is gone. Well, not completely, but yeah. So yeah, you ain't gotta go crazy with the rinse down. You ain't gotta go crazy with the rinse down. Just wanna get it wet, blow off the crap that's on top. Just means as well the products ain't got to work as hard getting down to the actual paint. Don't forget that mirror. That's not what you want to do as well. Just have your cables slapping off the car. Oh, and for those of you that are not sure what jet wash I'm using the Markov jet wash. I did buy it originally for my bike, but I found where it's not such a harsh, high-powered jet wash, it's kind of perfect for cleaning cars as well. Like, you can actually get up close with the paintwork. You ain't got to be worrying about taking off paint with this. It is a nice, friendly, usable jet wash, and they're quite cheap. Not sponsored by Markov, just to get that clear. Right, I'm happy with that. So now, it's time for a bit of snow foam time, I think. Yeah, we're using the snow foam from Podium. Brilliant stuff. I've been using their products on the TT and the TTRS. Well, not this, because this is the first wash this has had since November. Yep, I know, neglecting it because I've got the TTRS. That's why today we're spending some time sprucing her up and giving her some love. But I have used these products on the TTRS and I was blown away with the results that I was getting. But enough of that, back to some snow foam. Can't lie, there's just something just so satisfying about watching snow foam on cars. Two reasons why I do wash my own cars is one, I don't trust no one, man. Like, I had a 3 Series E46, I took it to a car wash, and obviously all of the BMW owners know, you have the BMW caps. Do you know, actually there's a BMW here, I'll show you. So as you can see, the caps on the wheels, they put acid on the wheels and it just melted my badges. So I was just like, nah. And not only that, I find this therapeutic. Drop a comment in the comments if you enjoy washing your car as well. And then if anyone else has got their own like tips and tricks, like where they notice that I could incorporate into washing my car, I'm always up for learning new stuff. As today, we are going to learn some new things as well. So while that's dwelling, I like to get my trusty brush, put it in my bucket, and just get in all the nooks and crannies. Just, you see all the bits that all the bits where the sponge it's not, well, I don't use a sponge, I don't even know what to call it, but all the hard to reach bits, all the crevices, cracks and crevices, should you say. Should clean in here. Good practice just to wash inside the fuel cap. Leave that open. Oh, look at all that nastiness that's in the back window. Oh, I can't lie though, I do hate cleaning these grills. Oh, God. Where I've left it to dwell as well for a while, should have eaten into all that grime and should come off. Majority of it should come off now with the jet wash. Always start from the top and work your way down there. Trying to get into all the cracks and the crevices as well with the jet wash, because that soap likes to linger there. Right, I know you're not going to get onto me. Where's my second bucket? I don't have a second bucket. These buckets are stupidly expensive. Yeah, I could use a normal bucket, but if I'm going to do the 2 bucket method, I want to do it properly, i.e. with the dirt guard and so forth. But like chemical guys, I think their bucket's like almost 20 quid, man. Like, that's crazy for a bucket. But yeah, we're just doing it old school. What you starting from the top, working our way down. Just rinsing it off in the bucket. It's kind of nice because of the way the TT is designed, you can break it up into sections. Reason why I'm going backwards and forwards as well to different parts of the car and not doing the complete panels, because I'm trying to keep it wet. I don't want it to dry on. dirty it is already. I have to say though, for this 21-year-old car, like the paint ain't the best, but it's far and away not the worst. So, got a bit of bubble rust starting to form, so I need to get that sorted. Right, ready to check that off. What I will say though, what I see a lot of people doing, is throwing a dirty bucket of water over the car once they've washed it. Like, that's crazy. Like, you're just throwing the dirt back on the car. Don't make no sense. Like, when you're in the shower, you're not gonna throw flipping dirty water off over yourself once you've cleaned yourself off. That don't make no sense. But yeah, let's get this rinsed. Oh, she looking pretty. I have to say, I do love this colour. Like, I was trying to look for a TTRS in a similar colour, but literally the one that I've got is the only blue. But come on, guys, look at that. Look at the way that's popping, mate. Oh. Constantly interrupted, like especially if you're working on the opposite side and it's on the roadside. But you got to make do with what you got. Right, time for my least favourite job, clay barring. Right, so got some clay bars here, and then I haven't got any actual proper lube, but this is just some soap and water that I've just basically mixed up into a spray bottle, just to act as a lubrication for the clay bar. So bust that open. Oh, it's orange. I think the whole clay bar is a bit much. So let's just break it in half and flatten it out a bit. Because as you can see, I've got small hands, don't need that big of a bar. So, get it nice and flat. And obviously do a panel, fold. Once it's like got loads of contaminants in it, then I would suggest to get another one. But right, spray a little bit of this on here, and then literally that's what you do. You want it so it's smooth, so like as you can see, it's grabbing. So when it's grabbing, it means it's grabbing the contaminants. You want it to be smooth. Phew, not too bad. Not as much, nowhere near as much as what I was expecting, especially on the bonnet. Oh yeah, you can proper feel the difference. How's that looking? That looks alright, to be fair. Got a few bits over here, I feel it all. So yeah, I'm gonna be here a while. So let me skip to the end once I've claybarred the car, and then I'll be back with you. Right, so that's the wash and the clean done, and the claybar. She's actually looking quite spiffy, if I don't say so myself. Looking lovely, looking lovely. So as you can see, I'm chasing the sunlight right now. So let's get everything packed away, all the washing stuff, and crack on. So there, let's get all the stuff away and crack on with the next job at hand. Right, time for the next stage of cleaning this car. So if you haven't guessed already, we are going to be machine polishing. So this is my first time attempting machine polishing, so no judgment please. I thought, do you know what, I've been cleaning my own cars for long enough, it's about time I had a go at machine polishing my own cars. So once I've picked all this crap off, right, we've got our pads. Right, so different pads got different cuts. So that's stiff, soft, medium. Alright, so I'm gonna go with a medium cut just because I know this has never been polished in a hot minute. Yeah, we'll go medium. We'll go with medium cut. So whack that on there. Cool. But before we even play with that, we've got Maguire's Ultimate Compound, Maguire's Ultimate Polish. So I went with these because, especially with the Ultimate Compound, it's got one of the best reviews for just basically an all-round polish rather than having a light cut, deep cut, and so forth. Like this does a lot, so I'm gonna use this, then finish it up with a polish after, depending on how the Ultimate Compound leaves it. But before we got some metal polish, I think we should polish up our chrome tips. Oh, it's open. Well, I feel like a bit like a douchebag, but yeah, just gonna polish up our chrome tips. Because I've had this exhaust system on the car for how long now? Probably done it June last year. No, was it June? June or July last year? Had this system put on. I feel like that's too much. Oh, don't want it on the diffuser. Oh, this is a messy job. This is a messy job. Let's get a clean part of this. It's actually alright stuff. I definitely think I put far too much on that. But hey ho, back to this. Right, we are going to be machine polishing. Should have left these gloves on to do that. So, fucking chasing the light here. Machine polisher. Battery. Go on medium. A light. Don't know how this is going to pan out, but and loads of makeover fibers. So let's make our way down with a compound. Quick sip of my coffee. Microfibers on here because I don't want them dropping on the floor. Have one hanging out my pocket, so it's ready to go. I think I'm going to start off with the boot. So we'll do one there, one there, one there, and then we'll do this section here. Alright, let's give it a go. I feel that's too slow. That's the one. Right. Right, that was 4 passes. Where's my light? Oh my god. So yeah, look, you can, I don't know if you can see that on camera. So I've gone up to here, I can see all the light scratches over here. And then over here, it's good, there's like one little deeper one there. But I'm actually chuffed with the way that's come out. So it's like, I don't know if you can see that there. All those light scratches. That, oh my god. I reckon 2 more passes on that and we're golden. I can see the difference without the bloody light. Oh my lord. Yeah, 5 passes is the one. Yeah, like, I don't know if you can see all that. Yeah, like, all those scratches. That gone. That's our section goes. Right. Go car, just better than what it was. Right, the light of truth. Okay, so it got majority of it out. They're a bit deeper, so yeah. Look, don't know if you can see that big old scratch there. That's how they were looking and how they are now. So, but yeah, we're losing light, so I'm gonna smash this out and then come back to you tomorrow with the finished result. So it's another day. I didn't get the rest of me polishing on camera because I'm gonna be honest, it was long and grueling, but she is all clean, all polished. So let's check out the finished results. There you have it. There's my tutorial on how I clean my cars. I'm actually quite impressed with how it came out, especially with the polishing side of things. Like, it took a little while to get used to, but I'd say out of the polishing, I'm most impressed with my headlights. They came out unbelievable. Like it's a 21-year-old car. It's not perfect, but considering how faded they were beforehand, amazing, absolutely amazing. But yeah, I'm gonna end the video there, guys. So like I say, if you're feeling the vibe, don't forget to subscribe, and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.